Hi, I'm Gareth. I'm the manager of the Property Management Department at Walton Robinson. Today we're going to talk about the responsibilities of a lead tenant and when they are appointed. A lead tenant is an appointed person in a tenancy who will serve as the primary point of contact. It's really important to familiarise yourself with who your lead tenant is. A large amount of communication will be sent to them on behalf of the household. Your lead tenant will be appointed as soon as you've chosen your property and put down your holding deposit. It's your decision who this is going to be, so make sure you choose somebody who's responsible and a good communicator. Before nominating them though, make sure you check that they are happy to act as lead tenant for the tenancy. It is worth noting that your lead tenant can't be changed throughout the tenancy, except for extreme circumstances. Once you put your holding deposit down, you'll have 3 weeks to complete all of your paperwork and provide all IDs. If there's anything outstanding during this process, we will contact the lead tenant to discuss with everybody who has signed up for the tenancy. Once your tenancy is due to start, we will contact your lead tenant to advise them of key collection details, rent payments, and send them the inventory. During your tenancy, all rent payments will be due from a single bank account, and we would expect this to come from your lead tenant. Please bear in mind that your tenancy will be joint, several and liable, which means that all tenants are responsible for any missed payments throughout the tenancy. What we recommend that you do is set up a standing order to go to your lead tenant each month before your rent is due. In turn, the lead tenant can then set up a standing order to pay the full amount of rent for the month directly to Walton Robinson. If any arrears do arise during the tenancy, then it would be your lead tenant that we would contact to advise of this. If we are still unable to resolve the arrears within 7 days, then all guarantors will be contacted, so it's very important that the lead tenant lets all tenants on the tenancy know about the arrears. To report any maintenance, any tenant can use Property File, which is our online maintenance reporting service. However, we recommend that your maintenance reporting goes through the lead tenant, as if any duplicate reports are made, tenants may be charged for the duplicate visits. The lead tenant will be contacted by the contractor regarding any maintenance visits, or our lettings team regarding any viewings, no less than 24 hours in advance of them taking place. It's then the lead tenant's responsibility to relay this information onto the rest of the household. If any further visits are required, we will contact the lead tenant to discuss any additional work that is required. For any interim inspections, we will also contact the lead tenant, who will again need to relay this information onto the rest of the household. Once your tenancy is ended, and we've had a chance to complete our checkout report, we will send this through to the lead tenant and advise of any deductions we will be looking to make from the deposit. We are only able to negotiate any deposit deductions with the lead tenant, so they will need to make sure they have passed on all information to the remaining tenants in the household. If you are unsure of who your lead tenant is, please contact your property supervisor and they will be able to advise you. If you have any queries during your tenancy, then your lead tenant can contact your property supervisor, who will be able to advise you accordingly. For further advice or information, you can visit our handy tenant knowledge hub on our website.